What's going on YouTube? Natty No Way, also known as a natural free range bodybuilder that you can trust, the fakers and pretenders. Today, I want to talk about how you can build a Christmas tree on your back. A Christmas tree with lots of presents, a lot of definition, you know. So today I'm going to be showing you a few exercises in which I do, which helps me build my back. So stay tuned.
Yeah, well, I started this off with some pendlay rows. Here we're doing 70 kg. I've done it for like 10 to 12 reps. I focus on trying to keep my form as strict as possible. So keeping my chest nice and parallel to the ground and, trying to keep my back nice and straight. Here I'm doing 100 kg. Again, trying to keep the form as strict as possible. And just working more on the explosive part of the movement. That's why I'm just letting it rest at the bottom at a dead weight so I can just pull. So I've done this for about 4 sets, 100 kg there. I went up to 120 here. And again, trying to keep the form strict, but I had to cheat a bit. I don't mind though, I'm still building that strength. Just doing low reps, 5 to 6 reps, 3 sets of this. Pendlay rows are great for building a thick back, and it does work your lower back as well. Here, I'm doing some cable rows, and I'm focusing on the stretch on this movement here, so just really trying to let my, lats proper stretch right to the max, while keeping my feet to the floor. It engages the back much more. You'll notice the difference, so you don't really have to go too heavy on this. This is after doing the heavy kind of compound movements. I like to finish up with these, kind of light exercises sometimes, well recently anyway. Keeping feet to the floor. Not such a stretch on this one, just keeping more focus on the squeeze on this one. And it's all about variation, guys. Stretching and squeezing. Here, just working on a negative of the movement. Doing some lat pull downs. Trying to keep it nice and controlled on the way up. The weight's not too heavy. I went up in weight over the 4 sets that I've done. This is just the first set. So again, trying to keep the form really as strict as possible on this one, and trying to gauge that lat as you're pulling down and squeeze at the bottom. So we try and hold it for 1 second at the bottom of every end of every movement. Here we're doing the partial reps. So here I'm working on the bottom half of the movement, focusing on the squeeze at the bottom. And then obviously now I'm going to be focusing on the stretch. So you need to understand, in my point of view, training, I like to do a lot of partial reps, focusing, like I said, the stretch of the movement, the squeeze of the movement, and the full range of motion of the movement. And like here, it's a prime example of it. It's like doing 21s with biceps, just hitting all parts of the muscle, different angles. So I've done like about, I think it was 3 to 4 sets of this. Killer. Here with this exercise, same kind of thing, but just focusing on the stretch at the top, twisting my knuckles together at the top, just allowing me to stretch my lat that extra little bit more. Again, squeezing at the bottom, and just focusing on squeezing at the lower, bringing your elbows to your hips and squeezing that lower half of your lat, trying to engage that Christmas tree action. Same kind of thing here, but different angle, squeezing and focusing again, bringing my hip to, my elbow to my hip or my front, and trying to squeeze my rhomboids and lats at the same time. Done this for about 3 to 4 sets. Nice stretch. That's that. Then we moved on to some normal kind of rows on this machine. Again, I like to keep my feet to the floor. My chest isn't on the pad, so it's just all, focused on the back. Like I said, you don't have to go too heavy with this exercise. Just a moderate weight. I went up a lot. I think I went up a little, maybe 2 more plates with this exercise. Like I said, not too heavy. Just focus on the squeezing and feeling the muscle on this movement here. And then yeah, some rear delts, flies, focusing on squeezing at the end of the movement. Done like what, 3 or 4 sets of this, and I think it was 8 to 10 reps. I can't remember. Then yeah, move my chest up higher in the seat. Works a different part of the back muscle. Again, focusing on the squeeze more on this one at the end. Yeah, so it's a good exercise. Trying to focus on as well, keeping my back straight and putting that little arch in my back so I can proper engage that back muscle that I'm trying to feel. And yeah, just finished up with some pull-ups, 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps, focusing on the negative of the movement, trying to engage that lat. I was pretty burnt out by this point, but yeah, it wasn't a bad back workout. So that's how you can build some Christmas tree action, guys. That's just a video on a few of the exercises I do to build my Christmas tree on my back. It's more working the midsection of the Christmas tree, not so much the lower part. I might do a part 2 video on working the proper bottom half of the back. But if done correctly with these exercises, you should be able to feel it. You need to really start focusing on building that mind to muscle connection and actually think of the muscle you're trying to target. So when doing the rows, for example, make sure that you're bringing your elbows to your hips and trying to keep, the bar as low as possible, and try to squeeze with your lower back muscles. But anyway, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Cool.